episode 16 of the Strawberry Milk Podcast. Take 2
Not
for
my
our
lack
cold.
of trying.
It's for our cold open because we kind of went off the rails. We can't let them know just how bad our mental health is, my love. We kind of listen. There are
funny.
there are some things
funny to
that
me.
we keep between us and the floorboards. It's a SpongeBob reference. Floorboards.
Floor?
Stop saying floor, please, for the love of God. Anyway, my love, how you feeling?
I'm feeling on edge.
On edge, you say?
Yes, I did a virtual recorded interview for Target, and somehow that went worse than if I actually spoke to a person. I thought it'd be the opposite.
Well, you see, my love, because they're automating everything except the grunt work these days. Literally, my job could be done by a mechanical arm. I'm not even joking.
Listen.
Why not let me buy a robot
Mhm.
and then rent that robot out to a place of work and, them pay me for me giving them this robot?
Well, as my fellow retail and food service fellas know, it's called job security.
Listen, I don't give a fuck. Customer service culture has always been fucking stupid to me, right? Because we're on both ends of the spectrum. We and I mean everyone in general.
Yeah.
Even though you may not work in a customer service job, at some point you are in a customer service type role.
Yeah.
Right. And we all realize it's fucking stupid and it's fucking fake. Why the hell are we continuing? If I go to Target, right? And I'm like, yo, dog, can you tell me where the bread is? I can't find the fucking bread aisle. And I need my wheats.
Yeah.
I need my grains, babe.
Yeah.
I'm a grainy boy.
I'm a hoe for the sourdough.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah?
a good one. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm fucking bust it down for some brioche or something. Anyway,
God, I love
if I
brioche.
ask you that, you'd be like, oh yeah, it's on aisle 2, man.
Yeah.
I don't need all of this. Oh, it's located over on aisle 2.
Well, that's the fun part.
Oh, thanks, man. Oh, you have a wonderful day, sir.
That's the fun part. People only talk like that when their bosses are right next to them or they're just fucking narcs. Because most of the time, if someone was like, especially if they're my age, someone was like, hey man, like I can't fucking find the toothbrushes. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'd be like, really? Yeah. And they'd be like, I know. I'm like, you walked by it it's 2 aisles up. You were just there, bro.
Every interaction.
Like, let me level with you.
The more I experience adult life.
Yeah.
The more I want every interaction to go like how it goes with our boy down at the Chinese spot that we walk to.
Yeah.
Listen, this man is the GOAT.
Went missing for 2 months.
Listen, this man is the GOAT when it comes to hole-in-the-wall Chinese spots, right? First of all, it's one of those OG portion plates, right? This motherfucker's packing it to the brim, bursting. Like the styrofoam container can't even contain how much food this man packs.
Cream cheese.
Absolutely stuffs
Beautiful
into this container.
Beautiful.
If that thing was Pandora's box, I'd open it just to get a piece of that chow mein. It's like so snake. Fucking good, right? Cream cheese ragoons. Yep. If you had crab ragoons, I think I'd literally come.
Yeah, I was about to say I'd nut. Yeah, I didn't. I didn't understand your thing with crab rangoons until he got them from that Hawaiian. Now
I'll be honest.
Holy shit!
I like crab ragoon as much as the next guy. I've literally just memed myself into that stereotype. I thought the page was funny, and it was always on my feed, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna keep sharing the memes that make me laugh," which was all of it. And now everyone is like, "No, this guy loves crab ragoon."
Dude,
to the point where my friends, most notably Julian, sends me pictures whenever they get crab ragoon.
Listen,
and I'm like,
I would be remiss if I did not also take that mantle as crab rangoon lover because that changed my life.
No, my love, you've only had cream cheese ragoons. Not all ragoons are created equally. You have cream cheese ones or crab ones.
If there's no cream cheese and crab in it, then what the fuck is the point?
No, it's a cream cheese. It's literally just a cream cheese wonton.
No, the one we had from the Hawaiian place, it was crab.
Oh yeah, no, that's different.
It was crab and cream cheese.
I thought we were just talking about this.
And it
the
was
Chinese
the most. No, this is unrelated. That's why I'm going on quick little things. I love my cream cheese wontons. First of all, those are fucking delicious, scrumdiddlyumptious. If it's something that's fattening and unnecessary, I'm in. Right? Love it.
Fucking Crisco user over here.
Oh yeah, Crisco makes everything better.
No, it doesn't, except your insides.
I'm gonna die anyway. You know how many fucking
Listen,
carcinogens
I
are in
would
my mac
rather
and
I would
cheese
I would
powder?
I would rather die an uncrisco related death. We might as well just start cooking with lard. Honestly, if you want to go that route, I'd rather cook with lard.
I'd rather not cook with lard because it makes me feel sad.
She draws the line at lard, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway,
I have another bit of news that's unrelated.
well, hold on. I got to tell them about. We got to finish the thought. We're going on too much of a tangent already.
This
We're only
is what they
5.5
want from
minutes in.
us.
This
This is what they pay for.
They don't pay for it.
Pay us.
No, except for our boy. He knows who he is.
Ah,
Out here. Did you really hurt yourself doing
Yep.
it? Anyway, he's out here supporting us each month, right? And because of you, still not gonna say his name because of privacy. You know, like on Twitch and stuff when they just call people like their followers or subscribers or something like
It
that,
makes me
right?
uncomfortable.
Yeah, no, like if it's something like that where you have a very like call them by their screen name. You
At
know
the
what I mean?
minimum.
Like now with all of them, but like when someone makes like a significant donation, it's like, oh damn, shout out to the follower who just did this. No, like with our boy here, right?
Yeah.
Only we can see his name, and I don't feel it appropriate, nor in my right to spill the beans
I just gotta
about
say,
who it is. But hey, man, we
motherfucker
really
put his full government name.
he did. Anyway, he's out here. He's out here holding us down. We are actively closer to getting our first soundboard for the podcast.
It's actually really
I
exciting.
got my eyes one on Amazon, right? It's gonna allow us to have you can have two of these types of condenser mics that I have plugged in. You can have an actual like live microphone, like an actual like concert karaoke type one. You can connect, I think, 2 to 3 smartphones.
So we start doing karaoke.
Yeah, no, this would be possible. I can
Oh.
like upload tracks and mix it in with Spotify. I can mix it in. Although, I'll have to learn how to do that. But it comes with preset sound effects, the typical boo, suspense music, timer, clapping, cheering, stuff like that. But there's also 2 slots for custom ones.
We don't need something as paltry
Listen, babe.
as a soundboard. I can make my own sound effects. You ready?
No,
ready?
listen.
Boo.
No, I'm gonna boo you. But you know what's the difference is? Before or now I have to put it in post. So I have to line up the boos, right?
Yeah.
With this, it's live, seamless, push of a button. Has 2 custom keys, so I can put custom, little sound effects thing. Because I don't want us to be a sound effects heavy podcast. But in the past, when we've had our little mini spelling bee bullshit,
Yeah.
or like we ask each other a question or like whatever, it adds a little bit of atmosphere. But anyway, about our main, but fuck, I got 3 thoughts I got to wrap up. Fucking hell,
now you're
dude.
talking to me about tangents.
Have you guys missed this? Is this what do you see what this
want?
does? This is what unmedicated me looks like, and I'd rather prefer it. I will be damned if they put me on a fucking diet meth, FDA regulated meth to calm my thoughts down.
But the silence.
I don't like the silence.
The silence is so nice.
I've achieved the silence a few times, and it's kind of lonely. I like the voice in my head.
Oh my god, I was able to breathe.
Or you can just achieve that with normal breathing practices. Anyway, God, I'm trying to pull myself in here. Our main man holding us down with the donations each month. You are the true MVP.
Thanks.
And we appreciate you. To our mans over here at the Chinese food spot, every customer service interaction, if it happened like it does when I walk in there, it's cool. We have some playful banter, but it's like, hey man, how's it going? Fucking, he's like, oh, you're back again, right? I'm like, hell yeah. And I'll be like, hey, let me get this, and that. He's like, you got it, boss? He's like, what else you want? This, that. So what's new with you? Nothing much, just here. Fuck, man, same. Anyway, dude, this food is dope. Oh, thanks, man. I was like, yeah,
That's
man,
it.
we fucking can't get enough of it.
Yeah.
Then he asked if I want a drink, and I saying hell no, and then we leave.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, one time he clowned us because we didn't hear him, and he was like, all right, I want to get your cream cheese wontons from the back, all right? And we're like, yeah. We walked out. We got home. We're like, drive of shame.
Yeah.
We walked in, he's like, told you guys to wait. I came back out, you were gone. I was like, I know.
And he's a very straight-faced man, right? So you got to read in between the lines when he's like joking around. Like, he wasn't pissed at us. He's like, bro, what the fuck? He's like, you guys just left.
He's like, you paid for it, dumbass. Yeah. What the fuck?
He was cool about it, though. He had it backed up and everything.
He did.
Well, because he knows we're in walking distance. Oh, my God. But,
oh
my God. To my friends that have come out here, no, we haven't taken anyone there because we take them to Tony's.
Because they shit on Tony's.
No. At least. I don't know why I said her name like that. Alice did that. And then old Ignacio followed suit because he's spineless. He listens to this. He listens to every episode. No, spineless, man.
No.
You were liking it up until that point. You left me high and dry. I was like, help me, man. And you couldn't do it.
All I'm saying.
You couldn't. This is why I run you over in GTA when we play. This is directly at you.
Oh wow, I just run him over because I hate him and I want him to die.
Okay, now I can't see. That's not playful. I mean, it is playful, but they can't tell that.
Oh.
But anyway,
I just run him over because I just want to run him over.
But yeah, if every interaction was like this, I don't want to. Like, you know what's really annoying for customer service? Fucking Chick-fil-A. I hate how they make everyone act so damn nice. I'm here for fried chicken.
Dude, I had a very strict script and I didn't deviate. And it was fine. I just dissociated the whole time. Hi there, good morning. Thank you for choosing Chick-fil-A. How may I serve you today? Absolutely.
I just cringed.
Yeah. Okay. What size do you want that Arnold Palmer? Except we aren't allowed to call them Arnold Palmers. We're only allowed to call them half tea, half lemonades.
Why can't you call it an Arnold Palmer? It's not like the motherfucker trademarked it.
Because it's hell.
It's literal hell. It's chicken hell. Slinging the Lord's chicken. Hey.
And I'm miserable the whole time. Motherfucker made me wear a sleeve so I
on one arm.
See. On one arm. So I looked like a fucking Gestapo officer, bro.
No, you look like one of those people that try to wear tech wear. Like, listen, I've been wrong about a lot of trends.
Yeah.
For example, I didn't really think Bob's Burgers or Archer would blow up the way it did.
Cowardice.
I thought The Walking Dead would continue to be good.
Yeah,
I'm not.
Only it's a good thing. Season 3.
It's a good thing I gave up my backup dreams of marketing. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm no Tom Haverford. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyway, if there's one thing that I'm glad I was right about, is that techwear still hasn't caught on because it's so fucking ugly. Do you know what techwear is?
No.
Oh my god. So it's technology integrated into clothes.
Cyberpunk.
No.
You like cyberpunk?
No, cyberpunk is different.
Oh.
Cyberpunk gets into like transhumanism and like body modifications and stuff like that.
That's worse to me.
No, that's fucking dude. If I could trade out my arms for like metal,
horror, I don't know.
No, like if I could trade out my arms for like extendo scythe metal fucking gun blaster things.
No.
Yeah, who's the really buff dude in Edge Runners?
Yes.
The fuck is his name?
Yes.
Oh my god, this is good. Maine. His name's Maine. Like the state.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Dude, if I would get myself physically jacked as much as I could for my, my meager frame. Everyone liked Rebecca. And then she got squashed.
It's kind of funny.
I love the memes. It's like, oh, Rebecca's so cute. I wish short women existed in real life.
Jesus.
Listen, if there's anything, the casual anime community puts out pretty cool memes. Once you start getting into like the incel-y part of it, or like the people that are like been around since Evangelion, it gets kind of weird. You need like 10 years of internet history to understand the meme, and then you still have to watch the show and the show that it was inspired by.
Listen, I dabbled in anime in 8th grade because anime was like super cool in my little emo circles, right? Yep. I got Death Note, Fairy Tail, and Soul Eater.
I actively think less of people that idolize Death Note.
I think it's a fun watch.
Listen, I was raised in a very particular way. Someone talks shit, you got to see the hands about it, man.
Yeah.
We got to meet.
Yeah.
We got to squabble. We got to lock it in. We got to knuckle up, whatever the fuck you want to call it, right?
Yeah.
Literally, when that anime became popular amongst at least, the circles that I was in, it was more of people thinking that they were like intellectual, like debaters or some shit. It'd be like your mama. It'd be like, actually,
we've been on rants about this on the show before.
I don't give a shit. I will say it until I'm blue in the face. Until all the pigment.
We both know somebody who is exactly who you're talking about.
We know multiple people that are like that, actually.
It's agonizing.
But anyway,
it actively
the people that like
me.
Literally they think they're like, oh, I'm using bigger words than you. And admittedly, some of the kids that talk like this were in fact more intellectual than me. I'm not afraid to admit it. But like, it's not Ronnie Coleman.
No, babe.
What?
There's this Twitter post I saw on TikTok, right? Which, God, what a fucking weird sound. Anyway, so it was this Twitter post I saw, and it was like men when they lose arguments suddenly go from talking like in regular slang, and then they're using a quill to compose a letter to the cavalry. Because it's true.
Dude, I fucking hate when people do that.
It's so fucking crazy because they're like, well, now I'm using periods.
It's so
I'm
stupid.
using bigger words.
Now,
I'm being verbose.
Like
it's
if
like use that word in a sentence.
Exactly. Like if you're in a conversation, right, or if you're in a debate, and it's about a topic that requires that type of articulated speech, like this example I'm saying right now, then it's okay. But if I'm trying to debate with you whether or not we should let billionaires buy a social media platform only to drive it into the ground, and you're like, actually, his diversified portfolio and extensive financial I'm going to tell you to shut the fuck up.
It's because all of the Musk fucking dick riders think that if they ride him hard enough, I don't even. What do they think is gonna happen?
I don't know. He's gonna get a fucking blue check mark or some shit.
Yeah, what do they think is gonna
I don't
happen
know.
from defending these people? What do you think you're gonna get?
But anyway, wrapping up the thought, I hated those fucking Death Note kids because they're like, yeah, I just fucking blew your whole ass mind. I was like, cool, I'm still gonna punch you in the stomach when recess comes. So like, prepare for that, right?
I liked Death Note because I liked how fucking insane Miso was.
Oh yeah,
Like she really
Misa?
yeah,
Oh yeah.
she really said, "Nah, I'm that bitch." And then she's like, "Also, like I'm undercover." And I'm like, "Oh, there you are. You're fucking Kira. How are you? Cool." Mind my own business. All right. Oh, yeah, I have to cut half of my vision to get my half of my lifespan to get my eyes back for him. Fuck it. Run it. Let's do it. Let me help him out. I'm like, "Sure." And I also liked thinking about what his family thought when he's just talking to himself or loudly cackling in his
The
room.
TikTok is like his family eating dinner and he's led us.
It's like very inconspicuous life.
Oh my god, dude. But anyway, that whole anime is just trash.
I'll take a potato chip and eat it. It's like, okay,
bro,
you go, bestie.
That's how weird people are that like Cool Ranch Doritos as their favorite flavor.
Dude, you know what he should have done? He should have just started fucking jerking off. They can't fucking watch him jerking off.
That's true.
Like, literally, all he would have had to do was jerk off. You think L ever got fucking pussy? You think L would have been like, oh, I'm gonna keep watching? No, he would have been like, oh.
I don't trust anyone that sits in a fucking chair like that.
Listen, that is actually where I felt some brotherhood, if you will.
I've never seen you sit in a chair like that.
Yeah, because I actively repress it because it's silly and it's
then
uncomfortable.
I would just try to harass you if you sat in a chair like that.
But I used to frog sit very, very frequently. That's what I call it. Or I would sit with my legs over my arms because it's more comfortable and I feel safer.
Anyway,
people didn't know I was autistic. You really.
Anyway, on to making fun of Elon Musk, right?
Yeah.
So you know how he was going to make people pay $8 a month for the blue check mark status. Happening. Yes. However, he scrapped it. He's been scrapped it. What
Why?
he's doing? No, what
Fuck it.
he hasn't scrapped it entirely.
He took everybody's verification.
Yeah, like he took it away. However, since Twitter's been on the decline in terms of making money, right? Like it's still very active because people are like, man, fuck it, it's Twitter. You know, Twitter will survive no matter who owns it, right? A check mark or not, right? The clout, the legit. If you're that guy, you're that guy, right? He's now been giving it back randomly to random celebrities, and all of them are just like, I did not pay for this. What the fuck is going on here, right? Yeah. And then he's been taken away after they said that. The people that lean into it have been getting roasted so much that he updated the terms of service to where questioning or making fun of, mocking, whatever, the legalese of it, someone's verified status is, violating community guidelines.
Well, he also made it so that anybody bad-mouthing him.
Dude, I like how his dad came in, though. He was like, I challenge anyone. I'll give them 1 million Dogecoin, right? To the fucking first person who can produce any type of evidence that proves that I am a Nepo baby and that all of my wealth was inherited from my parents' emerald mine. And then his dad was like, yeah, no, all of it comes from our old emerald mine. Yeah, they're fucking
slaves?
Yeah.
They literal slaves? Like, I feel like people don't understand this. They had slaves. There was slavery.
They supported apartheid.
His family were canonically slave owners. Like, he was literally raised with slaves. Like, I cannot emphasize that enough. And people are still all up on him and being like, oh my God, SpaceX. Oh my God, Tesla. Like, dude, do you hear yourself?
SpaceX is all right. Right. I can get behind,
better types of space travel. Because he's an idiot.
No, it's not worse than what fucking Jeff Bezos is doing. His blue,
he's also
is it
an
Blue
idiot.
Origin, Blue Horizon, Blue?
I don't know. I just want to.
That shit's just exploding all the time.
I literally just want to see them so I can laugh in their faces and call them idiots.
They're both doing. So what's funny? They're both terrible people, right? But
Yeah.
you know, like every president just undoes whatever the fucking previous president did because we always go like Democrat, Republican, and nothing ever gets changed.
Yeah.
That's literally what Bezos and Musk are doing to each other. So they both have their own versions of, like free Wi-Fi for everybody, right? Like Wi-Fi beam to every conceivable corner of the
But
earth,
then he
right?
took it away because they were upset with him.
No. So Starlink is very much a thing. It's not fully up yet, right? But his conceptualized plans, right, is that these satellites will be in much closer orbit and have interlocking
Horrible.
fields
Horrible.
so that there's, complete coverage everywhere. Jeff Bezos also has a similar thing. I just don't know what his is called. However,
Fun
if
question.
these things are, completed
Yeah.
out 100%, it's going to fuck Earth-based astronomy and it'll contribute to the fucking space junk that's going on up there because surprise, surprise, these guys fuck up their calculations sometimes and it might just strand us here.
I have a fun question. When did either of them go to school in physics or astronomy
Their money did. At
or
one point,
engineering?
listen, babe, at one point, those dollars that Elon Musk has must have been in some astrophysicist's wallet at some point.
It boggles my mind, and everyone's just cool with it.
Yeah, on a lighter note, babe, if you could see where your money has been, would you?
No, I don't really care. Money's fake.
No, like say
Oh, do you
like
mean
that.
like the physical
Yeah,
like
like
dollar
like the
bill?
like the $10 I
I
had,
used to
right?
use the
It-
cash tracking thing. Yeah, where it would tell
Wait, that's a
you.
thing.
It used to be. I don't know if it still is, but you'd have like a dollar bill, and it'd be like, "Find your dollar bill. Like this is its serial number." It was like a little thing, and when I was younger, and you'd like go to a website or some shit, and it would tell you like different places it's been.
Like different like places that it's been spent.
Yeah,
No, I'm talking like if there was a way to see what the fuck these people are doing, dude. You see some shit. You see it, just sitting in someone's car for a while,
Coke
sitting in a
dollar.
couch. Yeah, like fucking making it rain just on some fat jiggling ass. Fat with a PH, not an F. There's a difference. I would love to see that.
I wouldn't.
Jiggling asses aside.
I'm already repulsed by cash and coins. They disgust me on a visceral level.
You know how fucking lame
I
it
think I have
is
sensory
being
issues.
no, you know how fucking lame it is being, older Gen Z, right? The oldest that we could possibly be because I turned 26 this year. Um, the majority of the time that I've been alive, right? And the majority of the time in the time period, when you learn money discipline from your parents, right?
Yeah,
It was still cash is king.
yeah,
I think about paying something with physical cash now. I'm like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck am I, 60?
yeah.
And we run on down to the shop and buy a fucking cherry sour for a nickel.
Well, I mean,
Get a
also, it's
scoop of
just
ice cream for 15
I
cents.
would fucking murder somebody to be able to go to a McDonald's and get a full meal for fucking 75 cents.
I would literally kill for the dollar menu to come back.
Yeah.
Listen.
I want the cheesy hash brown breakfast burrito from Jack in the Box back.
No.
Specifically that one because all the other ones are wrong. Okay? I don't want sausage. This one was literally eggs, hash brown, and cheese. It was perfect and it was amazing.
I want the potato griller back at Taco Bell, but the version when it had meat in it.
Oh, I want the Fritos burrito. Oh my
You know,
god.
what I fucking want? I want a goddamn double down sandwich. I am sick of pretending
I'm
that.
unfamiliar.
So the double down, right? And it is one of the most unhealthy fast food items to ever have been conceived.
Delicious.
And this is in a country where we make double bacon cheeseburgers out of glazed donuts. It is a chicken sandwich from KFC, but it is not just any chicken sandwiches. It is 2 fried chicken breasts with, I think, a slice of cheese, pepper jack or provolone or what have you. Their version of Chick-fil-A sauce, right? Because everyone has their sauce now, right? And 2 slices of bacon.
See, the two chicken breasts just feels unnecessary to me. But also, I'm just thinking about the mouth feel and biting into it, and that just seems like a really bad experience.
Imagine what is it at In-N-Out? It's not protein. So is it a Flying Dutchman?
I don't
No,
know.
a Flying Dutchman is lettuce wrap, right?
I haven't gotten In-N-Out in like years.
Fuck me, man. As a Californian, I need to know this. But anyway,
It's not our fault. The In-N-Out's always fucking incredibly busy.
oh my god,
It's
we got
very
it. We
off-putting.
got In-N-Out at work like the first week I was working there, and I was like, "This place is all right, man." I was like, "Hell yeah!"
In-N-Out's great.
I kept my order modest though,
My
as a
sister
newbie.
works there.
But
Shout out. I don't even think she knows we exist.
but anyway, the actual war crimes I would commit to take advantage of the dollar menu again. $1 cookie, babe. If you actually no, I think it was $1 for 3 cookies back in the day.
It was.
$1
My thing
cheeseburger,
is,
$1 double cheeseburger.
my thing is that it just feels personally disrespectful for places to change their fucking menus from that.
You know what
Like,
feels
really? You're multi-billion dollars. You can't throw me a singular fucking burrito?
You know what
One
feels
burger?
You know what feels personally disrespectful?
All of it.
Having to
Everything.
get a McDouble instead of a double cheeseburger.
Yeah, it's the same fucking thing.
It's not. You only get 1 slice of
Is
cheese.
that what it
No, that's literally the only that's the
fucking
only difference between a McDouble and a double
cowards.
cheeseburger. A double cheeseburger is bun, patty, cheese, patty, cheese, ketchup,
Okay.
mustard, pickles, onion. Actually, no, it's bun, patty, cheese, pickles, and on the top bun is their little thing
You know
where
what
it's
it
like
is?
ketchup, mustard,
Yeah.
and onion.
You know
A
why they did that?
McDouble, babe,
Yeah.
a McDouble is bottom bun, patty, cheese, patty, pickle, and then on the top bun is the ketchup, mustard,
Still good
onions.
though. There's nothing that hits quite as good as that chemically ass fucking McDonald's burger and fries.
Listen, man, I've eaten literally worse. Actually worse, bro.
My thing is, I feel
My
like
favorite snacks growing up, right? Fucking the old poverty power 9,000, right? The fast bites that you find in the freezer
that looks
sections
so
of
repulsive.
99-cent stores and Dollar Trees. Listen, when no one else was there, fast
That's
bites were
what
there.
the banquet pot pies were there for.
No,
That's
no.
literally what those
The
were for.
banquet
Have
pot
some fucking
pie
decorum.
has like 2 pieces of fake ass chicken in there.
Yeah,
The
it's
bread
all veggies and
doesn't cook
soft,
evenly.
doughy
It's like
bread.
molten
It's
lava for like ever. Listen, you
amazing.
put a fast bites in the microwave within 30 seconds, that bitch is just safe enough so you
Nah.
can devour it on your way to school, after practice, on the way to the gym, or when there's literally nothing else in the house because you got to live food stamps and food stamps.
Yeah. God,
Like you're out of ramen and you're eating this.
I wish I qualified for food
You ever been
stamps.
out of ramen?
Yes.
It's fucking depressing.
Yeah.
Like literally, they're well, the family knows, my friends know, like anyone that knows me knows what your boy's been through on this
Yeah, you kind of
podcast, right?
talk about it all the time.
Literally realized when we were out or like down, like we had to ration out this packet of ramen. I was like, I
Damn.
really am fucking poor, man.
Yeah, that's
Not the intermittent homelessness
no,
for a
that's
little bit.
difficult.
I was like, I really am fucking poor. I was like, this fucking sucks.
It's not great.
You know what? You know what sucks? Being poor with things.
Isn't that
Because it breaks the illusion. We are in a consumer culture. I buy these nice things so I can pretend to be in a higher tax bracket than I am,
Hey
right?
man, why do you think we got PS5?
And that PS5. Hey, listen, I made a money move with that PS5 though.
All I'm saying is that I'm probably gonna play Hogwarts Legacy again tomorrow.
Okay.
I miss it.
Why haven't you been playing it?
Because I've been trying to give you back the PS5.
That's not giving back the PS5, babe. I'm at work for 8 hours of the day.
That is true.
Play
But
the damn
if I'm
game.
busy having fun, then I can't beat myself up for still being unemployed.
I don't care if you're unemployed.
Apparently I do.
Oh yeah, apparently you do, because unfortunately, with this fucking economic tsunami that's hitting us, right? You got to get a job.
Sometimes I'd be hurting so bad I'd be considering venting to the AI on Snapchat.
Babe, stop talking to that fucking thing.
He actually helped me with my because for the I applied for the ice cream place.
Which ice cream place?
At the harbor.
Oh, Coastal Cone.
Are we allowed to say that?
Yeah, you know what? No, didn't we agree this episode we're gonna drop the whole "they don't know where we are"?
Oh yeah, okay.
Of
So
thing?
I
Yeah,
applied for
fucking-
Coastal Cone, and
Well, because
so like you have to apply through their website.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, give us a short paragraph about you. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck to use. And so I was like, oh, I could use Chat GPT, but I couldn't. So I was like, oh, I could use this AI instead. Sure, motherfucker spit out one instantly. And I was like, that
My
sounds
love.
fucking great.
my love.
Yeah.
2 things.
Yeah.
We were gonna drop the facade later in the episode because I was gonna remember. I want to, like, during the summer, I want to start signing up for the Or does the local government take a summer recess?
I don't know.
But anyway, like, actually want to start signing up and going to like these hearings and whatnot where they discuss like the local changes, like trying to get us as more of like a legitimate media presence. You know what I mean?
Oh, interesting.
And then like report back on it here because Google and everything they do be filtering some information. But
That's
anyway,
why they want
I
TikTok
forgot
going.
what. Oh yeah, stop talking to the fucking AI chatbot. I'm not one of those AI haters. Like everyone's like, oh, AI is stealing this. I don't give a shit. Listen, if it was gonna happen anyway, you got to be in solidarity with the rest of the Snapchat users. Nobody likes this fucking thing, and they're only doing this because they realize that their demographic, our generation, would probably, like, some of us would probably pay just to get that stupid fucking thing off of our chat. I haven't said a damn thing to it.
Hey, motherfucker has some really good views on Boromir. That's all I'm saying.
No.
That's all I'm
Okay, you
saying.
know what?
That's all
Hold
I'm
on.
saying.
We gotta we're running out of time. We gotta take a break.
I'm taking a snack break.
We'll be right back. And we're back. All right, we took a quick snack break. Right, I find the audio warms up after 10 seconds of so. I don't know why it does that on this recording software.
For funsies.
Yeah, for funsies. But anyway, stop talking to the fucking AI, babe. It does, like, I'm like, okay, like, I'm not one of those people, right, where they're like, they're tracking you. The government's my brother in Christ. Cars have signal now.
Yeah.
Like, my car technically has 4G LTE, and my car has better reception here than my phone does somehow, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna find you. And even then, all the people that are like, "Oh my god, the government's looking at me. They're looking at you." Like, they're listening through everything already, and you're not that important.
No, they just don't care.
They do not care about us. We're not any type of big mover. We're not any type of big stepper. We're not any
that's why,
type
like,
of
also
anybody.
with the Apple security updates, right?
Yeah.
I still haven't downloaded mine because it keeps saying it can't, and I'm not worried about it because I'm not a fucking journalist.
No, but then also everyone's like, "Oh, they could just open your camera and do it." You know what they're gonna fucking find me? They're gonna find me on my fucking lunch break, wolfing down my food so that I have enough time to mindlessly scroll TikTok so I can forget about how much my fucking feet hurt. Or they're gonna see me beating it.
Yeah, they're gonna see me fighting for my fucking life in the bathroom.
Right?
Like, that's what they're gonna see. They're gonna see that, or they're gonna see me fucking asleep.
Oh my god.
Real interesting shit. It's like, at the end of the day, fellas, you're not as important as you think you are. It's not that big of a deal. Stop taking it so personally.
But
that's all I gotta say.
On that segue, I'm just my main thing is, solidarity. Fuck interacting with this thing until they get rid of it. Like, just let me disable it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But also on the whole thing, like, you're not as important as you think you are. I'm kind of attacking myself here. But also, people at the fucking gym. Now listen.
He's been holding this in.
I accidentally kicked the table. Fuck. I've been holding this in, right? We kind of got sick, so your boy's gym comeback was kind of, delayed a little bit. But still easing myself back into it and getting older. I got a bunch of other fucking injuries from my younger years that are rearing their ugly head. People at the gym, hear me. We're not as fucking important as we think we are when we're at the gym, right? If there's one thing I hate is having, like, today was leg day, for example. If there's one thing I hate is coming in and seeing stuff that I was planning to use already being used, and on top of that, having a fucking line behind it.
Yeah, that must be super.
For today, right? And then I'll talk about chest day yesterday, right? Today, leg day.
Yeah.
We know here on this podcast, your boy loves his squats. I love putting my ass to that grass. Something about having something, rested atop my shoulders and, bending down below parallel.
I don't like that you do that,
and
because
then
I don't like your
back
scratches.
It's not scratches,
It makes me sad.
It's just the weight that's on the bar is causing the textures of the bar to dig into me. But anyway, every single squatting platform was taken. The majority of them had their little phones set up on their little tripods and recorded. I get it if you want to progress, or if that's like if you're like an influencer,
Making
or if
content,
you're someone
make
like
that money.
we're all trying to make it in some way. But when I tell you that all of them were resting, literally all the squat racks were taken. And in the minute that I was sitting there scanning, like, okay, how am I going to modify my workout around this? None of them got up to do a rep. When I decided to settle for hack squatting, right? I just doubled up I was going to hack squat anyway, but I just did the sets that I would have done normal squatting with hack squatting. I just went
okay?
up in it. Well, for me, I just did more work, right? You're still getting the same thing, but nothing beats actual squatting, right? Free weights are the way to go. Anyway, it took me 2 sets, right? Because I do sets of 12. I was in 2 sets before I noticed the people on my row that I was facing started off of their rest cycle.
Good Lord.
And let me tell you, none of them seem to be following a regimen that would call for that. Because powerlifting calls for a lot of rest between sets.
Yeah.
I don't really do that because I think that's just a waste of time. I'm in there to do work and get the fuck out so I can come back home and play games with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was fucking annoying. All these people were just fucking standing around. And then you could see people starting line queues, just standing in the fucking gym. I get it. We all have our body goals.
Let it go.
Go at less peak times if you're not there to do fucking work,
Yeah,
dog.
let it go.
Like, listen, we're all trying to get in gear for our summer bodies, myself included, but we should have started back in the winter. You know what I mean? But like that little motivational TikTok I saw right now, right? Start lifting right now. Yeah, it was like a month ago, but it was like summer's this many days away. If you start lifting right now, in 2 weeks, you'll notice it. In a month, other people will notice it. And by the time summer rolls around, you'll fucking be somewhere near that you want, and you'll have those good repetitive
I'm
habits
getting
set,
so
right?
many of those about Pilates, and I'm like, TikTok,
Pilates is not the
stop.
answer to everything.
Oh, Pilates is wonderful.
Oh my god, dude. Pilates and chicken and jello give off the same vibes.
No, when I was
You
doing,
cannot fight me
I
on
don't know
this.
what that is, but I.
Chicken and jello? Chicken in jello?
Ew.
The shit that Becky keeps trying to say is good.
Oh.
This is your people. This is your culture.
Yeah, no, okay. She made
That and the fucking Macarena.
boiled salted chicken, and then she put cubes of lime gelatin just on top, just as a garnish, just for funsies.
Listen, when your house is coated in asbestos, anything tastes good.
So much lead.
But anyway, if you're not there in the gym to do fucking work, get the fuck out of there. And I don't mean the work at which I set standards, because people that go to the gym, they have various workouts. They have different, tolerances for the pain. Not pain as in hurting yourself, but like working out hurts.
Yeah,
it's a good hurt, right? Or they're doing low intensity. They're working off of like an injury. That's not what I mean. The motherfuckers that literally go there just to say they go to the gym clout, does one set of like, I don't know, fucking half reps. They're not even doing the exercise correctly, and then sits there on their phone for like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Like,
that
dude,
must be
are
frustrating.
the fucking high schoolers that roll in their tendy? I was never like that, although I worked out at school.
Yeah.
But like, I don't understand it. And everything I wanted to use was being used by someone fucking else. I'd finished up with the hack squats, or I was like, all right, I'm gonna go slay my fucking hips, right? So I was gonna go do the like the abductor machines, the ones where you sit there and you close shit with your thighs or you open them. That shit was being used, and once you know, it had a cue. So I was like, cool, I'll just go train calves. So I did the sitting calf raises, and then I did standing calf raises. All right, cool. I'll do leg curls because I want to work out my hammies, right? I've kind of blasted my quads and calves. Every single fucking machine, every single one of them, right, was taken and had a queue. I was like, where are these people come from? The gym wasn't even packed. Just everyone was doing leg day. Jesus. I was like, all right, cool. So I just started doing fucking lunges, right? And then one of the leg machines open. It's a single leg curl, right? And so I set up, and I then realized why people cleared out of it. They had like jammed the little tread in there because it's a pulley, right?
Good lord.
And it's like a thick plastic. Think of a timing belt from a car. They had like fucked it up somehow to where it wasn't registering whenever you selected the weight that you wanted to do. I was like, this is just fucking great. I just left. I was so pissed at that time. I was like, you know what? I've already done my cardio. Let me get the fuck back home. I was heated.
Yeah.
And then the same thing happened yesterday on Monday. It was chest day. As soon as I got there, like I finished up my cardio. I did my rowing. I did my time on the elliptical. I was like, all right, cool. Got the blood and the heart flowing, right? And yes, I know cardio kills your gains, but I'm also trying to lose a bit of weight on top of building my strength back. I go to the bench, right? Miraculously, this chick is wrapping up, right? And like she's already wiping it down. I was like, oh, you all set? She's like, yeah. I'm like, cool, right? Start locking in, start busting out the fucking reps, right? The corner of my eye, do you know what I see? People standing there, waiting, absolutely, and they're looking at me, and I know they're talking. I have both my headphones in, but I had my beanie on, right? So my little earbuds were hidden, and I know they're talking to me because I can see them going like, waving their hand, like, "Hey man, hey what?" Up? Nope, fuck you. You literally saw me come and set this up, and you can see that I'm putting in work. Go do something now. Do some push-ups.
Yeah.
Do some pull-ups.
Go for a run.
Do chin-ups. Do something. Do a supplemental workout. Grab the damn dumbbells and start doing chest presses that way. Do incline. Listen, if you are a fellow lifter and you're trying to get them absolutely popping titties, do incline bench. If your strength is up, right? Your chest is the perfect width, like you're sculpting, but you're just like, what is my chest missing? What is my chest missing? Why doesn't it look like it was carved from marble? Incline. Incline bench. It sucks. You're not going to be able to throw up as much as you will on a flat bench or a decline bench, but it is worth it. It's a whole different type. Listen, the top titty is the most neglected part of a man's chest in the gym,
titty.
in my opinion. Well, I don't know why, but
I
like
think it's
me
calves.
me and all my yeah, it is definitely calves.
Little stick bugs walking around. Y'all look like creatures.
Dude, I don't know what to do to get my calves to grow. I slay these motherfuckers.
You are not the demographic I'm talking
I
about.
used to be back when I was a teenager, and I skipped leg day, like freshman, sophomore me, skipped leg day.
It's just how the fuck y'all support your weight,
right? I feel like because for me, and then this is gonna go to my last bit about the gym thing, and then we'll move on from there, right? Top titty, most abused, right? And then also next to calves on the lower one, but also hamstrings. Hamstrings are very much neglected by your average Joe. Yeah. And not like, oh, you can build muscle on your hamstrings, but get them used to flexibility, the muscles that are back there. You know what I mean?
All I know about hamstrings is that when you rub mine, it feels fucking god level.
Oh, yeah. Oh. What's good for mobility too is elephant walks, but I'll tell you what those are later. If your legs feel like stiff or like after like a leg day, right? Getting that good stretching, keeping that good mobility, because mobility is very much use it or lose it. If you notice, like unless I'm like dead tired, I don't sit down or prop my leg up when I want to take my shoes on or off. It helps.
I don't notice that now.
Oh, it helps keep your body used to bending all the way down, being in an uncomfortable position, like staying limber.
Supposedly, mobility is the way to prevent aging.
Not like aging in the sense of you're not some hobbled old man that's like my knees, my back. Like you wake up and it sounds like a fucking glow stick on the side of the bed. I don't know.
See, here's my thing, right? When you get old and like supposedly like you shrink and you get kind of hunched out.
Yeah.
What if you go to a chiropractor, they pull out that Y strap and they just yank your shit? That's got to straighten you out at least a little bit.
Well, no, it's because gravity. Because gravity that's where wrinkles and stuff comes from. Gravity pulls you down, and it just accentuates whatever bad posture you have throughout your life. Like your body's used to sitting in that way. You know what I mean? But anyway, work out your top titty, work out your hammies, work out your calves, right? And also do some twists.
Do the twist.
Work on those obliques, man. Obliques. I don't know. Do that. Work on the lats, bro. A wide back is nothing if you ain't got the wings. But yeah, for me, benching, right? Flat bench, everyone likes it. You know, it's easiest. However, I personally think decline bench is the easiest. I've always been able to put up more than what my flat bench PR is for some fucking reason. I don't know why, but yeah. And working out all three types of benches, right, is really good if you're just built square like me, where you just have a barrel chest, and you don't really get that typical sculpted. You just get broad. It helps round it out a bit more, so you just don't look like someone stretched you in a character creator.
Oh,
yeah, but yeah, no, that was really pissing me off. I was like, fuck, man, all my problems would be solved with money because I could just have a home gym.
Yeah.
Oh my god, man. I honestly, if I walk in there, because I plan, keyword plan, I plan on doing back, right? And back for me, after 15 minutes of stretching, because it's important that you stretch before and after. Helps ease soreness. You're not as sore as long, and it helps when you're like doing your cold open of a workout. I guess the first initial sets always starts with deadlifts. If there's one thing I love more than fucking holding something up and stooping down,
he's a big deadlift guy.
Is picking stuff up off the ground in various ways. I want to get back into Jefferson deadlifts. I guess when you split your legs over the bar. So like you're bar, right?
Yeah.
Right leg here, left leg there, and you pick it up like that. It goes between your legs.
Why?
It's a different position. It just puts stress on different muscle groups, and it's a way to add variety.
Yeah.
Because when you're working out, another importance is also like alternating weight and rep schemes. Yeah.
With Pilates, if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, your body just doesn't give a shit about it anymore.
Yeah.
So you have to constantly be doing different shit to keep your muscles on their toes, bro. Because Pilates is great. It's just I am lazy.
No, the Pilates, I don't know. For me, it's great if that's what you're into and that's what you want to get for your exercise. Yeah.
Because I used to do Pilates when I was like 16, 17.
Yeah.
You know how embarrassing it was to work out when you were a teenager?
No.
Oh my god, it was so embarrassing because I'd close the window, I'd close the door, right? I'd just try to crank it out, and then whenever everybody would come in, just frantically trying to look not sweaty because it's embarrassing to get caught working out. Somebody's got to know what I mean.
Oh no, dude! When I was fucking super moto as a teenager, right before I left, like I was working out at home on top of everything else. Like I was cranking out like 100+ pull-ups a day in the door for like ask Isaac. Like I had one of those little door frame things, right? Like my room at dad's, right when we first started dating, the chipped paint that's right there at the top of the door frame, that's from that thing.
Good lord.
I would be doing burpees, I'd be doing fucking jump squats in there, I'd be fucking doing mountain climbers in my shared room with my other two siblings. Like everyone would be out in the living room. I'm like, all right, cool, I'm gonna go work out.
Yeah.
And then like if I didn't feel like working out outside with like the different like weights that Danny had, like I told you, like to make a pulley machine, I tied an old extension cord that didn't work anymore into the hole of the weight, and then threw that over like a tree limb that was like over our fence and was fucking. Listen, you find a way, you find a fucking way. But anyway, we're gonna move on from that. That's enough. That's enough gym talk.
Oh, thank God.
For now.
Oh, don't worry, fellas. I'm back in the conversation.
Oh my
God. In better news, was that good?
I gotta start using the Stairmaster.
My nails are growing out really well. I just want everyone to know that because I bite my nails, or I used to, and now I don't. And I'm feeling very, very empowered by having them and filing them and shit. But now I'm out of my fucking emery board. So
we're gonna have to get more.
Yeah, because they get long so quickly for no reason.
You know, I feel like
except for the ones that you want to get long.
You know, I feel like once we get like a broader established fan base, we're gonna be able to meme the duality of what we talk about.
I mean, to be fair, that was a very stereotypical woman moment.
No.
I got something else to say. Apex Legends, count your motherfucking days. Where the fuck is my cross progression? I miss it. I miss the game. Love,
we're not going back to Apex.
The one thing keeping me from it is that I won't have all of my legends and all of my drip that I worked hard for. I think I paid money.
But not that heirloom.
I still don't have an heirloom.
Listen, you're over here bitching about not having an heirloom. I've been playing since the damn game came out. Well, I was up until we stopped.
Yeah, so then you should be sympathizing.
It's been a year?
Yeah.
I don't like... I miss the gunplay, but also I was just using it as a replacement for Titanfall because we're never getting Titanfall 3. We're going to get a Titanfall 2 remaster when I'm like 40, and I will be like, oh my God, right? And you won't see me for like 2 weeks.
There's nothing better than when you hit that 2K damage line and you know you did because you're just fucking on one, and you and your teammates got that synergy going on, and it's just the sound of the shields breaking.
For what I want,
the feel of my Spitfire in my little hands.
What I want, babe. But I honestly
bamboozle for the foozles.
I want them to update the MMR.
Yes.
Overwatch addressed it, and it's a bit more balanced now, right? We just got to get the right team composition together.
Apex at least was predictable.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, because if we absolutely win one, wasn't. We have two that were shit.
No, because they had the same problem that Siege does and still has, to my knowledge, where it's just Smurfs.
Yeah, the Smurfs were always an issue.
And it sucks because, like,
I'd be a Smurf right now.
You surpassed me in that game. You got incredibly stupid good at it. Like, I could hold my own. But I was like, I don't want to be serious every fucking match.
Yeah, no,
man.
I got really, really hard into it. It was my hyperfixation.
I would rather lose. And you're like, well, what are you playing Halo or whatever? I was like, I'd rather lose quickly, right? I'd rather lose a lot in a shorter amount of time than lose less in a longer amount of time. Because we'd always, what I would hate is we would consistently make it to the top 3. We'd make it to the final 3, and I would either fumble, I would lose my 1v1, or fucking one of our teammates would just shit the bed.
No, we'd get pinched.
Oh my God. And I hate it because it always happened. And like, you know, you have to have some type of tactical mindset with these games. Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's a fucking video game, and the fucking stupid strats is what works. I'm like, all right, we're going to set up here. We're going to have the high ground, right? I'm like, we're going to watch because there's 2 roads that lead in because this valley makes kind of like a Y shape. Yeah. Right. And that's their little avenues. I'm like spouting out shit. I'm like, we have this as our gun. We have these as our gun. Like, we're going to be good. And a fucking Octane just does like a triple glitch barrel jump from like the side of a rock texture and just dunks on us. And I'm like, great. Fucking great.
Oh, I just loved
I do miss Pathfinder.
I miss Valkyrie.
I miss Pathy.
I miss my vertical takeoff lesbian. I miss Mirage. Actively, I miss Mirage.
Mirage was I miss Revenant, dude. I love being an absolute menace with Revenant.
Revenant and Caustic, fucking terrifying. I really liked because we were playing and it was that one girl. I don't remember what her name is.
Mad Maggie?
No, I didn't like playing Mad Maggie.
Ash?
No, not Ash. I didn't like playing her either. I mean the other one, the Vantage. I liked playing as Vantage. I liked her ultimate. I wish it was better.
Here's the
But
thing.
it challenged me because it was outside of my regular gameplay. Because normally I'm
Yeah.
very up close.
Yeah.
Because that's where I excel. Because I got really, really good at wiggling, and it's just I missed the game. It made me happy. I like Overwatch. I love Overwatch.
The same thing that's ruining Apex, or the same thing that ruined Apex is what's ruining Overwatch for, well, kind of both of us.
Yeah.
Hey, it's editing me. If you're at this point in the podcast, you'll notice a very strange cut. That's because I cut out an entire segment of us just ranting about Overwatch. I made a promise to myself, and my love, I'm extending this promise to you because you're here with me right now. Say hi to the people.
Hi again.
We can only rant about either Apex or Overwatch once per episode. We can't do both, right? And that includes anything from our frustrations about ourselves as a player, our frustrations towards our friends and random teammates as players, our frustration towards, current game standings, meta, maps, bug fixes, nerfs, buffs, whatever, what have you.
TLDR, we're not going to do that to you guys.
Yeah, that's too much, right? That's one thing that I didn't like about our earlier episodes is how much Overwatch was in it. However, this also extends into other games of this nature. Say we pick up some other type of competitive game that will just be added to the pool. We could talk about multiple games, right?
But not to that level.
But not to this level as much as we play a lot of fucking Overwatch. But anyway, rant over. Now here comes the self-promo plug because I'm going to start doing this in between the breaks. We only get about 30 minutes per recording block, right? Because I just record in the browser from Spotify's podcast thing because it's a lot easier than me having to worry about my audio software, acting as old as it is. Anyway, check us out on our socials, man. I'm getting into actively posting more on TikTok. It's going to start being an everyday thing, at least some type of video, maybe not a skit all the time, but it could be something. This is how we got to up our game, babe. We got to up our social media presence. I'm considering making an Instagram for the podcast, but it would literally just be little promo shots. But anyway, yeah, check us out on. I'm gonna let you finish the thought, babe. I got to get these plugs out. Check us out on YouTube. Throw us a like. Throw us a follow. Hit the little bell. Comment. Let us know what you guys. Here. I know, but this is how you got to engage the listeners, my love. Throw a comment. Tell us what you want us to potentially talk about, right? Let us know if you have any similar experiences to some of the stuff that we talk about. We say a lot of shit, so of course it's going to garner a lot of opinions, right? Throw us a follow on TikTok, man. Throw us a follow on Spotify. Rate us. Let us know how we're doing, man. If you got actual critiques, keep them to your fucking self. Anyway,
yeah, I don't handle constructive criticism.
We're going back to the main part of the show now. You know what I want to talk about? That robot that killed itself. Okay, now to be fair, it did not actually kill itself, right? The people that own the robot, which is I guess the same people that own Roomba, right? Like they make, like, the people that have a hand in Roomba made this thing, right?
Yeah.
So it was displaying how robots might in the future, do simple repetitive tasks. In this case, and if anyone that's seen the TikTok video, they know what I'm talking about already. This robot was picking up boxes and placing it on a conveyor belt.
Yeah.
Something that one might do as what fucking out of touch people call unskilled labor. No labor is unskilled.
Always the motherfuckers who didn't have a job until college.
Except being a landlord.
Oh, I fucking hate landlords.
Landlord is unskilled.
Rot.
You just have to, one, have money, two, buy a property that's not falling apart at the seams, and people somehow fuck up one of those two steps.
Yeah, shit's still falling apart at the seams.
Now, you could be a cool landlord, right? Like my father's landlord, fucking Ruby.
Yeah, I wish she would ever fucking get back to us.
No, like literally all of her. She has. I've told you this every time.
Oh.
Yeah. She has nothing.
Well, then she should evict them bitches upstairs.
No.
There's no reason for them to be stomping that much. There's no reason.
It's very thin.
There's no reason.
The walls are thin.
No reason.
But anyway,
I wouldn't stomp that much.
This robot, after 15 minutes, seemingly, and like in the video too, like it puts a final box on and like looks back, looks at the rack, and then just collapses.
Literally kills himself.
And people are like, "Oh, it shut itself down," because they had a somewhat independent AI controlling it. But the official statement and the official cause has been labeled as a insufficient battery charge.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
That's why it made sure to look back.
I'm team this fucking robot was like, damn, this is my whole life and killed itself. And honestly, robot, I wish I could do what you've done. Oh my god, dude. There's some days where I'm like, I wish I could just disappear.
Dude, the job I interviewed at Target for
let's just run away.
No, the job I interviewed for at Target is literally a monotonous ass. It's flex fulfillment. It's literally scanning things off the shelf, putting them in a thing, walking them to the back, scanning them again, putting them into a box, sealing it, repeat. And I'm so excited.
Fucking hell.
You didn't let me pick my song of the week, and now my brain is scrambling.
Okay, well, listen, we're not even near song of the week territory right now.
Sounds like quitter talk to me.
We're still talking about this robot that killed itself.
We got plans for tonight, so.
Okay, yes. But listen, I just think it's funny, given today's, and I mean like right now, today's political, economic, and actual climate. You know what I mean? That they're showing this future of automation for, that they deem unskilled or low skilled labor, and the fucking thing just killed itself.
Mood.
Like, oh my god, that is fucking hilarious, right? And I'm gonna be honest, call it what you want. The older generations will call it laziness, or like stuff's changed, or no one wants to do anything no more, right? And then people our age will be like, nah, you just don't want to hustle, you just don't want to grind, like blah 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 blah. There's no fucking reason for people to have to work. There's no godly reason for people to have to work outside of the actual essential stuff, like growing food and maintaining infrastructure to a degree. We can literally 3D print fucking houses.
You know what's unfortunate though is that I would really, really hate growing my own food.
No, the challenges that come with it, yes, but that's because we're not educated.
You can't grow Frosted Flakes.
Well,
you can't grow tortellini.
Well, you know what Frosted Flakes.
You can't grow
Frosted Flakes and Corn Flakes are the same thing.
Strawberry fruit
and
snacks.
You can make. I can literally make you tortellini.
Yeah, but you can't make me specifically Market Pantry brand strawberry fruit snacks. Those don't grow on trees.
I know how to make gelatin.
That Red 40 tastes delicious.
All I have to do is buy the food coloring.
Pop-Tarts.
I have to get the extract, right? Which I can literally do just by cooking down the syrup.
How would I get lactose-free milk?
I just
my cream of wheat,
boiled milk,
sugar.
Cream of wheat, my love. It's just milled oats. You know what that is? Oats, and then you put it in a fucking molcajete and you grind it down.
Riddle me this, Batman. How about those Toll House sugar cookies?
You just make them. You make sugar cookies. How would I make them? How would you make sugar cookies?
So how would I make specifically those soft, plasticky, delicious sugar cookies?
By fucking getting over it and being an adult. That's how you'd make it.
No.
I can literally, if you could stomach the process by which they are made, I could make you fruit snacks.
Oh, Swedish fish.
That's the same thing as gelatin.
Oh, it really is, isn't it?
Yes.
I want a Highland cow.
Okay, anyway, we're going to come back to reality. It's speaking of automated things, right, babe? You know what I just realized? I saw it as a TikTok, and then I was like, "Oh my god, wait, this is actually like true." And I did like little Googles about like how the software prioritizes these things. Yeah. I will never, ever, ever, ever be cut off or get try for them to cut me off, right? I guess I kind of said the same thing. I'll never get fucking outmaneuvered by a Tesla on the highway again. You know why? Regardless if they're in self-driving mode or not, like the assisted braking or whatever, it will make them hit the brakes. So I can do what the fuck I want to these absurd-ass people with as someone who wants a Tesla, if I ever come into money.
I want a Prius. All my friends are making fun of me for it.
No, the newer Priuses actually look pretty badass.
In GTA, I bought a little Prius.
Oh no, that Prius is fucking atrocious. But that's only because you haven't won the races, because you don't want to fucking try when we do the races.
I do want to try. I just also am very, very sensitive to losing. And so if
pick a struggle, you can either have a slow car or you can grind it like we did back when this game first came out.
I've upgraded it. The engine's been upgraded twice.
To get the full upgrade, to get the racing suspension, to get the full transmission upgrade, to get the I already said suspension, get the turbo, you have to get a certain amount of races won, and that's double digits.
Ugh.
Now, not gonna lie, a few of my races were spoof. Me and Julian, we went into a little private race. We let one win. We let the other win. You know what I mean?
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah. Oh. But I'm not doing that for all 30 of those races. Like these were like, we're down to the last 3 to 5. We're like, let's just let's just cheat. We're like, okay, yeah.
I still want to play Hasta La Vista.
So what's your song?
Oh, it's a Cash Shit by Meg the Stallion.
Any particular reason why you want to elaborate on this?
Sure. So I've been playing GTA 5.
Yeah.
It plays. It's a good song. Makes me feel very confident. I like it.
All right, very well.
I'm a beat gal.
Yeah.
I'm less content of rap and more the beat behind it.
Oh no, you gotta love the content of Meg the Stallions. Listen, when that song like when any Meg the Stallion song comes on, right? Or any bad bitch anthem of music in general.
Yeah.
When Meg the Stallion comes on, I am that bitch.
I don't give a fuck who talk behind my back because a bitch knew better than to let me hear it.
You just fuck that all up.
Yeah, because I stuttered because
Ebonics is not for you, my love.
I got a penny hair in my nose and I felt it go in.
Well, she did cut. She's telling us that it's time for us to wrap this up. All right, but anyway, my song of the week. I've like past episodes. I've been torn. I had multiple in the running. Right, I was either.
You know that sounds like what I said, and yet you clowned me for it.
No, because you just said,
explain.
I like this song, and I was like, you want to tell me why?
No. Before that, when I was saying, I'm trying to pick.
But anyway. I was like, what do I want this song, right? Like, what am I going to identify with more of like what I've been feeling, what I've been thinking about? Because all a motherfucker does is think. I wake up and I start thinking, and I fucking hate it, right? Oh my god,
It's
to
fun.
go. That's why I listen to like 60 things at once. Like, we'll be playing the game, talking to each other, and like paying attention to it. And then in GTA too, because it has a radio in there, I don't have to play. But if we're playing Overwatch on top of the game music and all the shooting and explosions and talking and screaming and trolling and negativity and just years it's taken off of my fucking lifespan, I have music. Getting
gray hairs.
I have music playing at the max because
like
it just lets me have my mind be overwhelmed with shit and shut the fuck up for about 5 seconds. You know what I mean?
That's lovely.
But anyway, been doing a lot of thinking. Times have been tough. Literally, life has been kicking our ass. We cut it out of our first take for our cold open because we got a little too deep there. But it ain't been good. Life heard us say back in our wrap-up episode that 2023 was going to be our year, and they like it, whatever the powers it be. If we're in a simulation, they said, "Nah, fuck them, fuck them." I
didn't know so much could go wrong so quickly.
Oh my god, dude! I haven't felt this bad since I was fucking like poor as a kid.
And so they just womp.
Oh my god! But anyway, it's gotten me thinking about us, right? Okay, put the terrified look away. Life is hard, right?
Yeah.
And we're literally just in survival mode right now, and literally working to just pay bills and die. That's it, right? But more so recently.
Yeah.
However,
when you gotta dissociate to get through the day,
we barely have time with each other during the week because we get off of work and life doesn't stop. We still got to go to the gym. Then we still got chores. We still got errands and stuff to run. You know what I mean? However, I still like those moments because, whether it's preferable for us or not, right? Like while doing these shitty things, we're still getting to hang out with each other.
Yeah.
I'd rather be with you doing a really inconvenient or annoying task than not be with you at all. Right?
Aww.
I'd rather be annoyed and pissed off at what we got to do at home than, I'm not going to say happy at work because as long as I have to work, I'm never going to be happy. And then, content, I guess.
Yeah.
You could say. No, fuck that. Like I go to work and I'm like, all right, cool. Immediately, only this many hours until I'm off. And then after that, it's only this long until I get to go home. And I get to come to you, Cat, and our two little birds. But anyway, so the song that I ended up picking, because I've been listening to it a lot, is Snooze by SZA. And it's off of her 2022 album, SOS. I absolutely love anything that she puts out. Phenomenal artist. I first, heard about her on the original Black Panthers album, right?
Oh yeah, me too.
Because that is absolutely great. I didn't even know who she was before then, but amazing, phenomenal, one of the best voices out there. Honestly, her and I think it's Ari Lennox on Dreamville have some of the best voices out there right now. Just love their music, but obviously the lyrics will mean different things to different people. And there's, some of the lyrics that indicate that it's kind of not really like a toxic relationship, like whatever the stuff that she's singing about. But when she's like, how can I snooze and miss the moment? You're just too important. I like that.
Cute.
Because if you notice too, I don't like just sitting, like if we could both take like a nap, I'd rather watch you take a nap. It's ADHD. It's all about the stimulation.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I mean?
I like
if I'm sleeping, I'm missing out on something. It's not even like I would rather it be that I was like a person that just had to consume all types of media, but no, I just have to consume everything. If there's a crow flying outside, I got to see it. If there's a fucking twig flying or flapping in the breeze, I got to see it. If there's an empty plastic bag listening to a Katy Perry song floating in the wind, right, wanting to start again, I got to fucking see it. I have to see it.
See,
I don't know why.
And that's interesting because I'm the opposite. If I nap with you, I feel close to you still.
Like, no, yeah, I'm not saying I don't feel close.
No, but that's stimulation for me because it's like I'm safe, I'm warm, like he's got me, like we're comfortable enough where we're just taking a little check out moment. But that's also because in every dream I have, you're also there.
Yeah.
So you literally follow me into my subconscious.
I'd rather watch you sleep and then watch what else is not like watch you sleep like, oh yes, rest. No, but like be
Edward
like,
Cullen looking ass.
Like, oh damn, she's sleeping. She looks pretty when she's sleeping. Oh, I can't wait to tell her about this bird that flew past the. You know what I mean?
I don't look pretty when I'm sleeping.
I think
that's a damnable lie.
No.
I sleep
sometimes
mouth open.
No, sometimes you look like not just like, oh, you're my wife, you're pretty, but like sometimes you're sleeping, you look really cute. I'm like, oh. But then other times, we both sleep like fuck. We're just
it's. Listen, you don't realize how close you are to a person until you realize that you're sick sleeping next to them. You know what I mean?
You just sleep like a dead Spartan from Halo.
Dude, I literally kept choking myself awake.
Well, because you were sick, and I was like, lay on your side because you have mucus.
No, because I'd start on my side and I'd wake up on my back. I don't know why. I never sleep on my back. Literally, I never sleep on my back.
All right, but anyway, we're gonna get ended here. There's your guys' songs of the week.
There you go.
Already heard the promo plug, right?
You're welcome.
My love, leave them with something.
By this time, next episode, I'll let you guys know if I got the job at Target or if I'm still unemployed. How's that?
That is not at all.
It's a positive note.
That is not at all what I was saying. I was setting you up so you could say florp. Because you wanted to say that in the cold.
Okay.
Okay, so, no, never mind. Nope, it's too late. We're done.
Florp.